Hi, Sunil. So, Sunil from Times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trust you're doing well. So there have been COVID-19 cases in your building, and it was being reported that there is a Delta COVID-19 variant. Could you tell us about the current scenario at your place?
No, I think the current scenario in India is that we are going through the second pandemic, and homes, buildings, apartments, everywhere there have been cases, and the government and everybody concerned has been handling it beautifully. What went wrong, I guess, in our apartments, in our building, is that it was called a Delta variant, which it is not from any angle. They were normal COVID cases, which have been happening since the last year and a half. The society, and all the committee have been handling these issues very beautifully, because we've been helping the people who've been quarantined in their own home with everything, providing them with just about everything. So this came as a surprise when it went out of hand yesterday. This has been happening over a period of, I think, 3 or 4 weeks, 3 weeks now, that first one family got it, then that family recovered, then another family got it. So overall, I think 5 or 6 people had it. But if you see in one wing, there are 2 buildings. One is A and B, and I stay in the B wing, and A wing is where these cases happen. One family that had around 3 cases, 4 cases. The senior most member went to the hospital, was treated, discharged. The rest of them are also now absolutely fine, but they're serving their quarantine. I think probably yesterday it was over with also. But being responsible, they're serving their quarantine period. They don't come down. Their flat has been not sealed, but a notice has been put out. And the other gentleman is recouping at one of the hospitals in South Mumbai. So that is the matter.
Okay.
And suddenly it got out of hand yesterday, saying 3 Delta variant cases. It's very unfair for the families that are involved, because everybody knows that there are 2 families in the building that are facing this problem. Suddenly they looked at as, oh, Delta, scary, stay away, which is not fair. All of us are going through that, and all we need to do at times like this is support these people. Whereas yesterday it took a nasty turn, and then it ended up saying, just to make it more impactful, some media said Suniel Shetty's apartment has been locked. Then they went into Suniel Shetty's flat has been locked, and then Delta variant. So it got a little unnerving, because we weren't home. Atya and Ahana in London, and Manami and Mom and everybody were out. So unnerving. By the time I got to some kind of sanity to read the news and understand, it had gone through the ceiling.
Okay, so but there were reports of the building being sealed. So is that true or it's untrue? Could you please tell us?
The building. There was a notice put up, sealed. That building could not be sealed and cannot be sealed, because most of the member has already come back from the hospital, and he's been discharged from the hospital. Yes, they were quarantined, and BMC regularly checks into the building as to what's happening, what's not happening, and all the support that is required has always been given by them. So sealing a building means sealing the entire A wing and B wing, but it's unfair to seal 120 members when just a few are going through this problem,
Okay.
So no, B wing is absolutely functional. There's not a single case there, and the others are recouping. If you ask me today, all of them have recouped, and only one is in hospital recouping.
Okay. Okay.
But they are serving their quarantine, which is something I think any responsible citizen would do. And that's what they're doing. They're absolutely home quarantine. And the building has been amazing. Every member has been amazing, sending food. I think every second home is willing to send food to the others. And you saw a new side of your friends, your family, your neighbors during this period. So undoing everything that was being done and putting this building, to shame was something that was not good.
Okay.
I think that's where the media needs to be responsible at times, checking facts, and it scares people in the city. The Delta Plus variant is not a simple variant, no?
Yes, it's quite a tough one.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely. And both the people concerned had, the ones who were on hospital and recouping had vaccinated. They had double vaccinated themselves. So fortunately, from that point of view, they were very safe. Senior citizens were very safe because of that. So it's not that they went through hell, but they went to hospital because they wanted to make sure that they were treated.
Okay, that's true, sir. Are your family members currently staying in the building?
No, mom is out. Ati Ahan is out. I'm in Hyderabad shooting. Mana would probably go today. But but all safe. My staff is safe. They're as per rules, regulations, norms. They've been vaccinated, as per age bracket. So
Okay. The BMC officials have also taken the charge of the building. That was the latest update which we also got. So what do you have to say on that?
But they took charge of the building, I think, a week, 10 days ago, where they put up the notice and kept checking on the families concerned, which is very good. And BMC has been very, very cooperative when it comes to helping us with whatever we want. It's a certain section of the media that went crazy to say that it was a Delta variant, and made it look like probably the members of Prithvi have done something wrong.
Okay. So also, you're currently shooting, what is keeping you busy in, Hyderabad? You're currently shooting in Hyderabad.
I'm shooting for a film called Gunny in Hyderabad, and, we were on a break for a long time, for a month and a half. We took a break because Hyderabad was bad, but now, things are getting back. It's much, much better, and we're shooting here in a very, very safe environment with all the tests, all the precautions that need to be taken are taken, and I'm glad that shoot has started. I only pray now that theaters open and the film business, which has suffered maximum, gets back on its feet here. I think we should all pray, all of us who are in the media business should pray that this industry stands up as soon as it can.
Former Indian cricketer Yashpal Sharma has today died of, heart attack. What are your thoughts on the same? Because, he was a legendary, cricketer, and he has, been a part of 1983 World Cup match.
So the highest run getter also in the World Cup. Sad because he was a gentleman cricketer, soft-spoken, from what you hear, a lot of fun, a great human being. And you have 1983, the World Cup, the movie that is coming, which I believe is brilliant. So I think we'll have to relive him there. And condolences to his family. May he rest in peace. And first real feel of cricket passion we saw in the 1983 World Cup. I probably have watched every single match, of course, other than the Zimbabwe game. So fond memories for me too. But and of course of Yashpal ji. Rest in peace.